Hello, this is Kolbot Forever, and I wanted to discuss the Diablo 2 remaster, and I hope you guys are as excited and as stoked as I am, because I am super duper excited. The video with Llama and the developers looks really good. The changes that they're making look very positive so far. I don't see any problems, in my opinion, with what they're doing. Hopefully, in the long term, that'll stay the same, and we won't have any massive, total, game-changing, breaking crap or just utter nonsense that Warcraft 3 had. Fingers crossed, so far it's looking good. So before I go on about Kolbot and what I'm going to do when this comes out, etc., please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it if you would do that, and it does actually help me out. So let's talk about Kolbot. Is Kolbot going to work with the Diablo 2 remaster? The too long didn't read version is maybe. We don't know. The long version is if it's using Diablo 2 1.14D with a fresh coat of paint, over the top of it, and you can seamlessly switch between the two, and Diablo 2 1.14D, the current version that all of us on Battle.net are using, is underneath it running, which seems pretty likely from the video that they showed, there is a strong possibility that Kolbot could still work. We don't know. We need to hold on. This is still extremely early on. We don't even have the alpha version yet, so we can't actually try to test it and see whether or not that's going to work. And of course, as time goes on, hopefully we'll get some updates and we'll see what happens with that. And I'll let you guys know when I know, basically. The second thing I want to talk about is the part of the reason I'm so excited about this is it's going to bring new blood. There's going to be a new infusion of brand new people who've never played Diablo 2 before. We're going to have more trading, more players, more PvP. This is going to revitalize the game in a way that we probably haven't seen since the heady days of 1.13D, etc. So I'm really excited about that, and I think you guys should be too. And not just for the infusion of players, but also think about it like this. The more players that play, the more chances there are for things like map hack, for things like Kolbot, like new Kolbots, new versions of different types of bots could exist. PK bots, all sorts of new cheats, hacks, map hacks, whatever you want to call them, could exist because of this revitalization of Diablo 2. So very exciting, very, very cool. And lastly, to close out the video, I want to talk just briefly about whether or not I'm going to do that, whether or not I'm going to be using the hacks and the map hacks and Kolbot and all those things. I'm actually not going to. Unless I think that it's, number one, safe, which it probably won't be, because they're migrating the servers over to the actual global servers now, so there will no longer be separated US, West, East, Europe, Asia, etc. But also because this is a newer game, they're more likely to ban you for using cheats and hacks. So I'm not going to go that route. I personally don't want to lose that key because I guarantee you it's going to be more expensive than the current keys are. And I also have lots of the current keys, so a lot of times when they ban me, it doesn't even matter. All right. That's basically all I have for you guys. If you guys have any other comments or concerns or anything you'd like to talk about, please put those in the comments down below. I always like hearing from you. Please stay safe, and I'll see you next time.
And enjoy the game in its original 2D form, much like we did with StarCraft Remastered. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about. Later today, Diablo speedrunner Mr. Llama will host a roundtable with members of the development team on the dedicated Diablo channel. If you are a Diablo 2 fan, I encourage you to take a look.